Salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, BrainBoy20. Where we had last left off, we had gone through a very lengthy mission in the Warrens. And in fact, we're now on to try to kill the boss, the Swine King. If I remember correctly, this gentleman was a horrible, horrible DPS boss. And as such, we're going to need a somewhat high-damaging party. Some might say it's time to level up a bunch of new champions, even though the term might be terrifying to some now. Although as it stands, we've gotten Orlando's group back up to full, and in fact, they're probably ready just to immediately head back out there. If it wasn't, like, stupidly expensive to get them out there. However, we also have next to no one else prepared for this. And while I would love to send Orlando's group back out again, but I would love to send out another group. Orlando's probably going to have to pick up the slack. Furthermore, it'll be time to recruit some more cannon fodder from the stagecoach in order to send them out on some missions in order to unlock some other bosses. But in the meantime, Abco, what do you like? You'll only pray. Okay. To the prayer hall with thee. And can I upgrade this in any reasonable way? Yeah, if I do this. No, if I don't, I can't do that. I could trade one portrait. That's perfectly acceptable. We'll get the transept. Get it up to 50%. Make it so Abco basically loses all stress. And Karkadas, you are God-fearing as well. Excellent choice then. So these two should basically go down to nothing. I actually want you guys to keep your trinkets, because I believe you're all, like, decently equipped. Because I can't make you any better right now. They'd go away. Yeah. This team, where you're going to get all your skills upgraded. In all honesty, I should have probably taken a look to see if I could have upgraded the furnace, but nope, we're just going to drain all our funds almost immediately. Like, it was nice to have funds while it lasted, but you all really need an upgrade in order to take on what comes next. But at least this is why we have a bunch of extra trinkets. Like... Alright, we're not going to unequip, but sort by name. We should have something we can get rid of. Or do we just not want to bother? We'll only bother if any of these actually give, like, any real buffs beyond that now. The answer's not really. I mean, that definitely helps, but Contour is generally strong enough as is. Oh, sorry. I want Contour to go through with this. It increases the damage, and this decreases the protection it gets, but the Swine King never struck me as something really powerful. Oh yes, I remember what he was now. He was that stupid I have the flags guy right behind me who was marking us for death constantly. And it was a DPS race. Ugh. You know, just so I can level up this... Just so I can upgrade this group to go fight the Swine King, I might just wait. Would be a good way to do that, then. Long extermination mission for a demon's cauldron. That seems like a bad idea, but a second legendary bracer is more than welcome. But these are both long missions. Exterminate's horrible. We're not going to touch that because I don't want to ditch it. Oh yeah, we also have the increased virtue chance. I mean, I guess... we can provision. Yeah, we're going to need to ditch one of these anyway. Well, we're not getting the healing armlet because that's just an awful, like, item, and I think with that we can get the barest essentials. Answer, no, not at all. We actually need to ditch another. I guess one of the bigger issues I'm having right now is I just need to keep ditching a lot of these items again and again in order to afford all this, including all the upgrades, so I should really make the upgrades cheaper for me now. And a skeleton key, because it's tradition for one of these to actually have it. No, you already have the Overture box, cooking satchel, you've got all the other books of sanity and otherwise. I think I remember none of you actually got any any massive negatives. Your torn rotator still hurts, but that's why I have the legendary bracer to overpower it. We'll use medicinal herbs so that we get us some more food, but we'll embark with this group.
My first attempts at summoning were crude, and the results disappointing. I soon found, however, that the type and condition of the host's meat was a critical factor. The best results came from pigs, whose flesh is most like that of man.
Well then.
A nameless abomination. A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
And destroy it we shall. I'm guessing it's going to be in the very bottom section, so we're just going to actually head straight down south. Primarily because straight down south should mean torches. Excellent. We'll basically use it immediately.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Straight down south will lead me straight to a, Wow, why is this so hard? Why is it so hard for me to come up with the concept of a dead end? Yes. And the dead end should take me to the rest of the location. Oh, great. What negative are you getting? At least it's just disease resistance. But this is the Warrens. Son of... Okay. So, what we're gonna do here is that we're going to immediately start trying to kill you.
A powerful blow.
Odds are we're not going to be able to kill the swine spawn, and you'll be acting before many other people. Let's throw a dagger just instantly. No, we're not going to try.
A singular strike.
And it would have crit. I don't know why I'd bother. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you. Because you're targeting the one that obviously has to have a negative.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Well, that counteracts. I guess we'll hit you with a weakening curse. I hate you so much. I try to do anything, and you have to ruin it. Every time. At least you don't get it. I spoke too soon. Disease? Disease? Yeah, and you're just gonna keep dropping diseases on us because we just can't hit you.
Decimated.
Alright. Well, we were successful.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I guess it's only natural. We were successful, period. So we have to be immediately followed by my entire team getting diseased to hell and back. Fan-bloody-tastic. I love being ill. I love slathering Nurgle's rot all over me, clearly. I love slathering myself in a diseased pile. As if I didn't care for anything in the world but sanitary conditions. And again, this is like the most non-OSHA compliant, but I'm fairly certain OSHA would throw a fit if they saw any of this. Like, you know where that questionable meat that comes in the cafeteria?
In Radiance, may we find
victory. Entirely from my work in the darkest dungeon below. Look at this. Okay, no, screw you, swine spawn. Of course, we're not going to be able to successfully kill either of them. Oh, fan-bloody-tastic. I want to hit you in particular, but I also want to try to kill both of you off.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Thank you. I just wanted to avoid the disease. I can really say that that was just to be expected. Although a second accusation, really? But this game's supposed to have like somewhat random targeting, as far as I'm aware. And yet it seems to be picture perfect every single time. Like, I would contest the fact of... Just the Butcher's Cut can't really... Oh, it's accusation that does it. You know what? Just die.
Obliterated.
Oh, the crit doesn't even help you. Alright, this should at least finish you off. We can spend time healing him. Never mind. I don't know why I was pretending. Can you fail any harder at that every time you try?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, we're going to use medicinal herbs. And that's a fair amount of food. We're going to see what the scouting reveals for us. Up. Room battle, traps. So we can go up here, avoid the battle, then come down. Which I think we're going to go in this general direction, because I just want to get as much loot as possible.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I wanted to, like, try, but you have a 60% trap disarm. The only one who has a decent chance is you, and I should have done you, because you actually would get stress healing off of it. Oh well. Alright, reveal to me your secrets, game. And there's a room battle with treasure. No. What is the one that would not cause stress? It's gonna be medicinal herbs. But if I read that, it's gonna be a massive negative. Holy water? No, I think that would ruin the book. Is this just gonna be tradition now? Are you just going to constantly appear? Like, it makes so little sense. You know what? Revenge. Get ready. Just revenge, insta-give whatever shows up in front. You're dying. Oh no, collect call. I want to pull you forward, but I also don't want to leave these be. That's actually the best result, in my opinion. Now, of course, I'm not going to be able to kill either of these, so I want to... We'll take time trying to hit the Vestal and try to force a healing stat on himself. Head games to be expected, but that's why I had the revenge going. That misses both. That's not good. Heal him at least, because he's much easier to, like, die. Alright. And I would collect here, but that's not going to do anything to either of you, and of course you heal. Fantastic. Lifesteal and the boost. Thank goodness. Never mind, you're very squirrely. I enjoy that. Quit it. I have speed 8. That explains a lot, but you can try healing him now. Because the emphasis on try, but never mind, you actually did your job.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright, this alone should clear several rows of it. Hopefully he acts before the leper does. And of course it's collect call, because why wouldn't it be? It puts him in the worst position to actually do what I was intending to.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Right. Drop your speed. We're just gonna try to hit the highwaymen. Well, guess that's that then.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
There's no stuns here for the collector, but I'm getting really sick and tired of this new boss. This is what, the third time in a row we fought you on story missions. I wish I could have buffed you before this fight. Okay, the highwayman is more important. The DPS is starting to actually like put a significant drain on me. As much as I would allow this, how about we not? At least it's a collect call. But the headhunt is not what I wanted. Not what I wanted to see at all. Revenge. And then you... Hook and slice? It won't kill. So I guess marking... Oh yes, because thrown daggers actually deals extra damage to marked targets. This is perfect. There's no headhunter? No, just multiple highwaymen. It does extra damage to marked targets, right? Probably. Are you just immune to it, or do you dodge? How about we not? Roll minimum. Roll minimum, why don't you? I'll just put them in the back. I don't think I could afford that. Well, the bleed stacks higher. You've already revenged. Hit them both. Thank you. Hopefully you can act first this combat. But Bonafont is basically going to be spending his time trying to kill the freaking Collector. Oh my gosh. If this guy couldn't get any worse. Wait a minute. All their skills are head pun names. Really? Really? For that you deserve your death. Heal myself. Good enough, he dies next turn. It only leaves the highwayman who doesn't act fast. Oh no, you're bleeding a little. He's bleeding a lot more. Heal him up.
Eradicated.
And good enough. We shouldn't be fighting the Collector this often anyway.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Fantastic. We're immediately going to assault another room. We'll use all the extra food we collected just to see what this does. Jeez Louise. Okay, this isn't that bad except for the swine spawn, who's probably going to instantly give us. I don't know what I expected. Bonafont's gonna get another disease. Oh, for once she actually doesn't? That's impressive. Well,
Annihilated.
Oh no, he's getting hit twice. It's as if I can avoid it.
Destroyed.
Never mind, I apparently can. Now, these guys are so resistant to your bleed skill. Or bleed chance, I should say. That's not a humongous issue. Oh. I always picture him saying, "Oh, I'm hurt." Alright, this should at least set them up for a hopeful dual knockout. Now let's...
Exposed to a killing blow.
You don't like him, do you?
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Kill you, because I just want one more chance to act and try to heal this man. Never mind. That didn't happen.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Alright. Well, might as well keep scouting. And we found the secret room. Secret door, secret door, secret door. Let's move one more battle. I'm guessing we're probably going to just... I'm gonna head into the secret door. Just to be honest here. Head in here. Pop in. We don't need this key anymore.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Fixes that. Puzzling trapahedron. Honestly, I didn't make the most brilliant decision by doing this, but ah well. We'll leave behind the Jade because we're probably going to get another. And we'll head through, deal with this event as we come to it, and it's empty. And we'll go deal with this fight, whatever it is. If the Collector shows up again. At that point, I would just be impressed the Collector could possibly show up that often. Well, he's guaranteed dead. We're going to see if we can stack up enough, like, debuffs. What is the accuracy on that? Why is it so bad? I'm legitimately curious. Of course, we're going to start vomiting around and getting diseases on people. Like, I can't avoid those because my damage just isn't high enough. And the hook where it hurts is definitely annoying and painful. But it does put them in the best position for me. So one bites the dust. A vomit goes off, which is finally dodged. Can you just kill them? Oh, of course not. You kill the one that was gonna act, though, and I get... What is their dodge? 21. I guess that makes sense. I guess... Quit hiding. Alright, as long as they're not insta-gived, we're gonna try a little batch of healing. Yeah, but if he acts first, they die. And you actually get a decent heal off, but you bleed him. Not like that matters, they're dead.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I mean, this is worth more than the citrine, and the gold itself is not worth more than having Dismas's head again. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad they actually have a way of retrieving it. Although this begs the question of what the actual heck Dismas. Makes no sense. We're gonna use the fire port.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Alright, so who has the worst diseases? Wasting sickness, virtue chance. I don't think you can actually use the snuff box. Oh, it actually removes 2 diseases. That makes it, like, very valuable. You have crippling guts, so let us use the snuff box. Wait a minute, did it hit both? Okay then, that is incredibly helpful. No diseases this party. But from there we're going to use the combination we did before. This is how we do it, reflection, tracking. Because that reduces his stress by a lot. This is how we do it. Tracking. Like, the dark power would be fantastic. But we're probably not going to try it. I'm actually going to instead try to do the smart thing. Who actually has better healing in parties? You don't? You don't. Gallows humor is... Oh, you don't have gallows humor. My mistake. Okay, so... Your stress actually isn't that high. Dark strength might not actually be that bad on him. Just to make sure that when he hits hard. Rest.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Of course. Naturally, you'll act first. I don't think I actually mind that, though. Flashing daggers.
Executed with
Not
impunity.
bad. I'm actually really thankful for that. Now, Hugh, please hit that both.
Back to the pit.
This might actually be a very fairly quick battle, except for the howl, which is just going to make their stress go through the roof. Quit your whining. And heal him. At least have some time to do it. Might as well do it now. As I said, heal him fully. Flashing daggers, throw a dagger. More single target damage. And then one final chop.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Alright, you both can go back to your traditional positions. Because at least you all can hit normally. Let us head down south and see what we can find. We have a curio here. Well, oh no, we don't have it. Well, I was hopeful. Very, very hopeful. That's what scouting we got. There's a combat and an obstacle, but we know there are no obstacles here. We're actually just going to go forward.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Down south. I just wanted to do that to get it out of the way in case I want to ditch it so it doesn't feel as bad. Hey, buddy. Hey. About those combats that you keep making me go through, I don't like them. Oh wait, I can actually flashing daggers these two. I don't even know what the debuff is for those. I just know it exists. Oh my goodness, your damage is astounding.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Yes, but extreme amounts of blood loss is a virtue. If you look in the right places. I mean, look at these pigmen. Their blood could definitely be used in a lot of rituals and a little bit of the... I don't even know at this point. Do you want to revenge? It only lasts for 3 rounds of combat. No, I think we'll just gut the corpse. I mean, we do need a fair amount of blood for the purposes of the mystery meet tomorrow. Well, here you get hit. There's no avoiding that. But there's no avoiding his death either.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't... Well, I guess with this party we might try again. It's just I'm fairly certain we die. Like, immediately. So I'm gonna see how this battle goes. Bit of squeal.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh, of course you stun him. You know what, Wilbur? Just die. Oh. On second thought, let's not touch the little one while it's alive. And of course you're gonna bit a squeal, stun Haunter, nearly kill him. No. Here's what we'll do. We're going to start off with a poison dart. This poison is not your forte, I can tell. But you have a fair amount of damage resist? Actually, you don't. That might have been a bad idea. Because he's going to act... Good, you got the heal off that we were looking for. It drops your protection, though, to -25. I don't think I can afford that. So I guess we'll just hit the Swine King as quickly as possible.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Why? Screw you. Okay, good. You don't actually target him again. Oh yes, because it's so helpful. Yes, you are. How come that deals damage? Oh well. Yeah, Orlando's doing the most amount of work right now. That much I can definitely say. And thank goodness the wild flailing misses.
The ground quakes.
I said Orlando was doing the most amount of work. I lied. It's basically like a little bro-ish race between Haunter and Orlando to see who can actually deal the most amount of damage. And I'm not going to deny that he made the right choice in making sure that doesn't happen. But I haven't been able to heal Haunter.
Precipice of oblivion.
Why haven't I... Oh, of course. Like, I don't want him to be on death's door by a stupid amount. His stun goes away. Obliterate masses. Yeah.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
I want to hit you so much, Wilbur. I want to hit you so badly. I want to end you right now because you keep doing this. But the game doesn't let me. No, Enthuist can't heal him to save your life.
How many rats will it take to gnaw through a ton of putrid flesh?
Enough.
This expedition at least promises success.
My question is, do I actually want to go and deal with who I thought? Because there's the one chance we have right behind us to go and deal with the bloody shambler again. No, I don't exactly have time for that sort of thing. So instead, what I'm going to do is the much more reasonable thing of eat all the food, heal thyself fully, take the dazzling charm, take the disease charm, take the jade.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I will continue adventuring only for the purposes of checking out these other areas.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And we're not going to go into any actual combat. We're just going to go check out this room here because I can drop some of their stress before doing anything else. Which would be incredibly handy for us because I don't want to spend all the time doing stress healing. Taking them immediately out after combat was not the most brilliant decision, but it was necessary. Oh my gosh. Well. Yeah, as expected. Well, we're out of here. No more of this BS. Well, at least know what Wilbur does, or attacking Wilbur early. I'll see you all in therapy is probably what they're all saying. And we've collected a fair amount of heirlooms from his quest. Not as much gold as expected, but we still got the treasure trove that we were looking for, and at least refills our coffers just slightly. Most of these heirlooms are most likely going to go towards fully upgrading one of those cost reduction things for continuing to upgrade. But most of them hit masterful. I need to ditch slow reflexes. Why'd you get Eldritch Slayer instead of On Guard? On Guard is good. Eldritch Slayer sucks. Warrior of Light versus Eagle Eye. All of these good traits replacing the better good traits. When will it end?
You answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Karadas is remaining in prayer. Abko has finished her prayer, though. And we sent the Swine King back to the hills from which it came. So we only have the Fulminating Prophet, the Necromancer Lord, the Gibbering Prophet, the other fleshes and gods, the crews, and we have our assaults in the Darkest Dungeon. Aside from all that, here's where we currently stand. We have some supplies, we have some funding, we have the weapons at our backs, and we will continue this journey next time. This has been your host, BrainBoy20, with Let's Play The Darkest Dungeon, and I'm signing off. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe, for it helps out a great deal, and I hope to see you all next time.